Mystery of Midnight Manor. One evening, twins Oliver and Sophie found a strange envelope under their door. It had a wax seal with the mark of Midnight Manor, the spooky old mansion on the hill. Inside was a note.
Find the truth before midnight, or it will be lost forever.
Sophie gulped.
Who sent this?
Oliver grinned.
Let's find out.
They grabbed their flashlights and ran toward the dark, eerie mansion, their excitement mixed with a shiver of fear. As they stepped inside, the old wooden doors creaked. Dust floated in the air. Candles flickered as if someone had just lit them. The house smelled of old books and something faintly sweet, like forgotten memories. Then a whisper echoed.
"You're late."
Oliver and Sophie gasped.
Who's there?
Who's there?
The whisper seemed to float down the hallway, leading them past paintings of people whose eyes seemed to follow them. One painting, of a young boy with sad eyes, looked almost alive. Sophie swallowed hard.
Did he just move?
Oliver shook his head, trying to be brave.
It's just a trick of the light.
But deep down, he wasn't so sure. Suddenly, the sound of footsteps echoed through the hallway. Slow, deliberate, coming closer. The twins ducked behind an old armchair, holding their breath. The footsteps stopped just outside the room. Then, silence. The whisper led them to a locked door. Scratched into the wood were the words,
"The key is hidden where stories sleep."
Sophie's eyes darted to a nearby bookshelf.
Books?
She ran her fingers over the dusty covers, searching. Then she spotted a red book with gold lettering. She pulled it out. Click. The shelf trembled, then slid aside, revealing a hidden compartment. Inside lay a small golden key. Oliver grabbed it, but as soon as he did, the bookshelf snapped back into place with a loud thud. Then the room went ice cold. A shadow moved in the corner, and a voice whispered,
"You're closer than you think."
Sophie and Oliver exchanged a glance. Were they really alone? Key in hand, they ran down the hallway. The walls felt closer, as if the house itself was watching them. The floor creaked under their hurried steps. They reached an arched doorway with a faded sign, Hall of Secrets.
What is this place?
Sophie murmured. Oliver pushed open the heavy door, and they stepped inside a long, dimly lit corridor lined with portraits. Each one had a nameplate beneath it. They read the names aloud.
Lady Eleanor Midnight. Sir Thomas Midnight.
Lady Eleanor Midnight. Sir Thomas Midnight.
And then,
The Lost Heir.
The Lost Heir.
the frame was empty. Sophie shivered.
This is his story.
A soft glow emerged from the center of the room, revealing a glass case with an ancient journal inside. Slowly, the glass case lifted on its own. Sophie carefully opened the journal and read aloud.
"I am the lost heir of Midnight Manor. My story was never told, and I was never found."
A sudden gust of wind blew through the room, flipping the pages wildly. Just then, the clock struck midnight. A ghostly figure of a man appeared in the doorway. His eyes were the same sad ones from the painting.
"I have waited so long."
He whispered.
"Thank you for finding my story."
The twins held their breath as the man's figure shimmered and began to fade, his expression peaceful at last. Before he disappeared completely, he pointed to the journal.
"Tell them my name."
Sophie read the final words.
His name was James Midnight.
The air in the room suddenly felt lighter, as if a great weight had been lifted. As the ghost disappeared, the manor suddenly felt warm and peaceful. The candles glowed brighter, and the once dark hallway seemed welcoming. The paintings now looked like ordinary portraits, and the sad-eyed man was gone. Oliver closed the journal.
The missing heir just wanted his story told.
Sophie smiled.
And now he can rest.
As they walked away, the manor door slowly closed behind them with a soft click. Outside, the night seemed clearer, the stars brighter. Just as they turned to leave, the wind carried a final whisper.
"Thank you."
They turned back, but the manor stood silent. The whispering had stopped. Midnight Manor had finally found peace. Moral of the story: the truth once found brings peace and understanding, and sometimes the past just needs to be heard. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun stories with important lessons. Click the bell icon so you never miss a new story. See you next time. Bye-bye.